Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die presents our Friday night game. Yep, that'd be my phone telling me about it. Our Friday night game of Consequences of Chaos. Before we jump into tonight and hand it off to Robert to go ahead and get our game started, I'd like to give a shout out for Roll20, which is what allows us to use the maps in the middle of the screen here. Gives our players a little bit of immersion into the game. Also share some artwork, based, whether it be creatures or other items that will give us our inspiration for whatever it ends up being. Plus, it allows our viewers to follow along with us. None of the miniatures are currently on the screen that I can see. There might be one or two of them up there, but most of the miniatures we've created are created through Hero Forge. Hero Forge is a website you can go to create custom miniatures, anywhere from sci-fi to fantasy, or in reverse, however you want to look at it. You can give any kind of pose you want, any kind of equipment, gear, however you want to put it. You can also put two of them together, whether they be in a dancing pose or a fighting pose. And you can actually also do familiars or animal companions. And if you're a subscriber to Hero Forge, you can turn it into a digital copy that you can use in your digital games. On top of that, we have another one I always like to give a shout out to. That's GUICube. You haven't had a chance to go to GUICube.com. They just finished up a Kickstarter, Blood of the Con. If you haven't had a chance to get that, sorry, but you can always check the website to see when it's available for actual purchase. And they've got a lot of other things on there that you can check out, whether it's campaign settings or just the world setting itself. We have one we ran ourselves. It's the Red Star Rising campaign. We've gone up to 3 chapters of it. We'll be picking up. We said we were going to pick up chapter 4, but due to the fact that I think over half of the original crew have left, we may start from the beginning with some new people and a few of our returning players. So stay posted, and we'll let you know when that happens. Let's see. If you're watching us on Twitch, there are 3 things to keep in mind. Mind you, some are more important than others. The first and foremost, that is the most important, would be Extra Life. There's a link down you can click on for Extra Life. You can go and give to the Children's Miracle Network as well as the Children's Hospital. We leave it running year long so that you can give whenever you want and whenever you can. Next to that, we have the website, which is also important, but not as important as giving to the children. But our website has been worked on by Marcus. Give us a little wave there. He's wearing one of our older shirts at the moment. Marcus has been working diligently on the website to get it set up for all our viewers who want to go and visit it. And he's also been setting up the shop. Currently, we have, if you just noticed, Robert held up his shirt to kind of give you an idea what the Army Corps shirt is. Which is based off of, Scott's wearing one too, but in red. So yes, not to be mistaken with a Marine Corps shirt in Scott's case, but yes, that is Army Corps, which is what our group is called on, I'm going to have to get on to Buckland, which is on Thursday nights, which we missed last night due to unforeseen circumstances, but we'll be back next Thursday to see what happens with that crew. You can also get a shirt with the emblem behind Marcus's head there, and a shirt with the Roll Hit Die emblem that we pop on whenever we're going on break. But you just go to the website and check it out. You can get it on shirts, jackets, mugs, blankets, and rugs and other items. I think you said you have a plushie that you've put in there?
Yes, there is a stuffed bear for its original. Still trying to find some armadillos, but I have to buy those in bulk. And
We don't know if there's
currently,
enough people out there that want armadillos.
right.
We just know of at least, a few, just not a bunch.
hmm
Okay.
And with summer just around the corner, there may be some swim attire coming out. Beach towels, swim
I was going to
suits.
say, I'm a little leery and scared of the idea of putting 2 D10s on a pair of swim trunks, just to say.
Yeah. No,
Anyway,
it's the bikini prototype I got together has our symbol and it's in a repeated pattern. It's not just big set of dice on.
All right. That's cool. So just check it out, and he'll be adding. He seems to want to add things every week, so you're just gonna have to keep posted to see exactly what more patterns and stuff he has added at that particular point in time. Also, we have chaos emblems, which are little bubbles, chaos bubbles down at the bottom of the screen. If you see your chat and you're on Twitch, you can click that as you watch us. You gain points, and those points can be spent on things to cause more chaos, like Buckland here has done for the DM. The DM has disadvantage. But Buckland didn't stop there. Buckland gave disadvantage to me as well. Thank you, Buckland. And with that announcement, we also would like to add that we are going to try to host tomorrow night's game of a Star Wars RPG, Fantasy Flight Star Wars RPG. I believe the title of it is Rebel Yell, and it's going to be found over on At the Dragon's Table here on Twitch. I don't know, Buckland can actually respond in chat if you'd like to tell me if there's any other places, and maybe even on Facebook. I believe you guys also play your programs at. So you can check on those, and like I said, check with us to see. We're going to try to host it as well. It'll be the first time it's going to be a rather large group. I hope Josh has got this handle. I'm sure he does. I have complete faith in him. But you can check with us tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Eastern Time, to play. Maybe I should reiterate that, but he said 9 o'clock Eastern, did he not?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. 9 o'clock Eastern Time on At the Dragon's Table, or even, well, I would go to At the Dragon's Table. If by chance you can't find that and we do have it here, you can join us here. But go to At the Dragon's Table and watch our Rebel Yell game tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. I think I've stumbled over words long enough. I'll go ahead and hand it off to our illustrious GM for this evening, Robert, and we continue this chaos.
Howdy, everyone. So I'm Robert, and I'm running our B team through some encounters under the ground. The B team is here because the A team is taking a month off to get some projects done. There are some personal projects they really want to work on, and whether it's killing some undead in the area, or training dragons, or building an entire group of Shar worshippers to attack, or if it's just to build an army to attack a neighboring city. It's just those little things in life. So while the A team is working on their projects, the B team is exploring. And our B team includes Marcus.
Hey, howdy, I'm Marcus Scott. I'm playing Bajango, a cute, lovable puppy who just wants some treats and to have his belly rubbed. And pretty much will chew on anything that's in front of him.
Including a brand new bone.
On a magic item right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nothing's wrong is going to happen with that, right?
Yeah. Nothing bad.
Nothing bad at
all.
Scott?
So, I'm Scott Davis. I'm playing Zorro tonight, who is an acolyte of Shar, which is a subclass that Robert came up with. It's like Arcane Fighter, but clear for a rogue. And I am the group's scout and person that puts us in a lot of trouble. So, I'm Scott. It's nice to meet y'all.
That brings it to me.
Dan?
I am Dan Latham, also known as Shout at Degar on Twitter. Tonight I am portraying Adonis. Adonis is a rather interesting chap. He started his life out on the streets, ended up working in certain establishments, entertaining certain people. Apparently entertained the wrong individual and became cursed. He is what is commonly referred to as a Gorgon. Or for those who don't know what a Gorgon is, he is a male version of a Medusa. So yes, the snake has, and all the other fun stuff that goes along with it. Skin complexion, you name it. But he is also a ranger, a Drake Warden ranger at that. So periodically he pops out a little female companion of his that is a green drake. And she's not been all that often. I don't think I've had her come out yet. But either way, eventually she'll get big enough, and I'll be able to fly my dragon, my drake, or whatever she ends up being. Anyway, that's me. I'm Adonis, and of course I will hand it off now to the chew toy. I mean the dolly. I mean the wizard. Yes, the wizard. Who is muted currently? It sounds like.
I'm Carlos Mary Koala, and I'm currently playing Thor, and I'm a wizard, a divine. What's the name of the class again?
Divination.
Divination.
Diviner.
I'm a divination wizard. Sorry. And I can see into the future, ooh, and the past, because I am also a reborn. And I was reborn in the body of a pincushion. And my master, who was trained to be in magic, has sent me to help people and gather allies and information. Ooh.
Ooh. Well, so that brings us to our last and the most normal character in the group, sadly enough.
Yes. My name is Curtis. Tonight I am playing a kobold. He is a little cleric of Bahamut, and he's here to lead these intrepid folks, and not lead them at all, really. He's just here with them to see what's here in this upper portion of the Underdark near where we live, to map out this entire area. So
Yes, because y'all are mapping. Okay. Well, let us move you back over to where is it? I have lost the map again. Ah, there it is. I need to archive some maps. Okay. And currently you are talking to you have been greeted by Aisling and her companions, a staff and a skull. She has revealed to you that she is actually a lich. She has the personality of a 14-year-old girl, but obviously some powers that are far more advanced than a 13-year-old girl. I did want to show you something that I've forgotten to show. Banners around her area have this appearance. This is her emblem. As you can see, she has a thing for roses. Okay, so, I hope you all had a good night's sleep. Yeah, I'm sorry we don't have food here. Let's just say anything that was left is not edible.
We carry our own, my lady. Or in some cases, some of us don't need.
Well, yes. I must admit that's been one of the more agreeable parts of my existence.
Also, the no having to go to the bathroom.
Yes, especially because the ones that the architects decided to put in here were not built for women.
Mm-hmm. They never
or
are.
anything non-human.
Exactly. Such shameful things.
Yes. But anyway, as I was saying last night, I have a number of things that I can give you if you would help deal with a few problems If you scroll out, here, and she actually pulled out a map of the fortress. Here is where we trapped Rashid, or at least his unquiet spirit. Let's see. Sorry, not Rashid. Jasteen. And then he was not a nice person, and he had summoned something, and we trapped it down here.
What was it?
Well, it's one of those infernal creatures.
One of those. I mean, be a little more specific than that.
Well, it's one. It's not a greater demon. It's a lesser demon. Truth is, I really have not studied demons all that much, so I'm not up on them. I know it's one of the more common.
Sounds absolutely awful. We must take care of it for this beautiful lady.
Oh, thank you. And actually, strangely, when she does that, her cheeks do kind of glow red a little bit.
So, which one do we want to tackle first, my friends? My companions.
Well, I'll leave that entirely up to y'all. I'm fine either way. We're going to take care of both of them, correct?
Well,
Yes.
I mean,
So
the
which-
demon must be evil and must be vanquished.
That's what they said about me. But anyway, so we just go to the closest one and work our way out, or do you want to go out and work your way back in? I mean, that's how you need to look at it.
Let's take the demon first. I don't like.
Oh, very well.
I
let's-
will also send one of my guards so that he can help you cross the various traps
Thank you, Millie.
that keep my area safe.
Yes, we have seen what they can do to people.
Yes.
So I think we're going after the demon first.
Sounds
Okay.
like a
So
plan.
I am going to just grab you.
Oh, he's grabbing us.
And moving y'all down here. Okay. Close to where you first came in. And then I will open up.
Hey, Robert.
Yep. I just realized that y'all have not gotten to see what's down here. So
I was gonna ask, I forget, did I find spells last week?
yeah, but you haven't had time to get them over yet.
No problem.
So, but yes, you have access to pretty much every first and second level spell here. It would just take time and money to get them transcribed. This is where they said. This is where they said the spirit of Justine is, and this is where the
Demon is.
demon is. And on her map, it shows the door. So what you would have to do is go here, then here, here, and then down here.
Okay.
Then supposedly this door is sealed by magic, but the guard that is with you holds the key. He is not here to help you. He is just here to.
Right.
But Django, when you get close to that door, it smells bad. There's just something wrong about that room.
Okay.
Curtis, I cannot. I know I can get one person with protection from good and evil. This thing is a demon after all. For our mighty warrior, if you want to do the bless.
Yes, I was going to say I could bless us. That's what I was planning on doing the second we were getting ready to go into Zador Island.
Okay, so
There's normal 3.
Marcus,
Yes.
protection from good and evil, and that means that the demon would have disadvantage to get you.
Okay.
You would have the advantage on initiative, as I would keep that on you.
All right.
We always like keeping the main tank up for some reason. I just don't know.
And yeah, once we get ready to bust in that door, I'd pop bless on the standard 3. I'd stay back a little bit.
You want to scratch my butt to give me a +2 to armor?
I can't do both.
Oh, okay. That's right.
I thought the disadvantage would be better than the armor
Yeah.
class.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, is this the door we're going in first, or we're going around to the other?
I believe it was this one. Because this was Sheen, this was the demon.
Yeah.
Thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. So yeah.
My
So y'all are coming down to there. The guard is ready to open the door when you are ready. And the rest of y'all can come down as well.
Oh, y'all could go through the wall?
Just for clarity, since we kind of talked about it a little bit beforehand, I went ahead and got my hands on the tentacle rod.
Okay.
In case anyone else wanted. But yeah.
Who's your character? I can't see where we are.
Right here.
Down bottom, down here. Here, down here.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm moving you and the owl and
Whoever's other arrow that is kind of hard to use if they're not down here yet.
Are you there?
How
I
is
think
the
everyone-
lighting in here? Is the lighting really bad?
y'all are in very low lighting.
Okay. If you need it, then I will go ahead and give the Eyes of Night to all of us for the ludicrous amount of night vision.
Yes.
And since we're in low light, I'm going to be sneaking as he opens the door.
Okay.
Do you want me to go ahead
So
and
just
roll
give
it?
me that roll.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright.
So, is this where right when we're opening the door? I got the eyes of night, or is there one thing possible?
Y'all can prepare as much as you want. So if you want to get Bless Spell up before we start combat, that is perfectly fine.
Yep.
All
I
right.
would
And
have.
same with Protection from Evil.
Yes.
Yes, and then the sanctuary as well.
Okay, who you giving bless
Sanctuary
to?
concentration spell?
No, it's my Twilight Sanctuary. It's my Channel Divinity.
Gotcha.
All right, you giving bless to who?
Standard 3.
All right.
Dog,
So
Medusa.
that's you.
Yeah.
And Skeleton.
Doggy gonna grow up. He's
Okay.
gonna become big.
You're gonna have to squeeze through the door.
You could have at least
because
waited till you got inside before you did that. For crying out loud.
Yeah, just do it when you go inside.
Just a dog's
Okay.
ass in the doorway? I mean,
Okay.
jeez.
You open the door, and something seems to be ready. Looks like it has been waiting to be ready for a long time for that door to open. And what you see is that.
Ooh,
Ooh, that looks wonderful.
for those who are watching, it's kind of a goatee-looking creature.
Well, he needs to clear the turn
Yes, I
over.
have to clean the tracker, so hold
Yeah.
on.
I didn't click myself anyway, and that's fine. It's only a 10, sadly.
Okay, here we all go.
Where am I?
And I need to pull something.
Hey, there's the natural 20.
All right, and you're good. You got it set now.
But Django, yes, way to go.
Perfect. Three.
Jesus.
That was not me calling you, buddy. It was just me making noises.
Huh?
Go lay down.
That's a go.
Okay,
Go lay down. Good boy.
And okay. And let me get him. Okay. So, did he show up? Yes, he did. So, but Django, this thing looks ready to pounce. Well, hold on, let me move in the right square. He looks ready to pounce. This looks like it was a workroom at one point, where somebody was making furniture. It is utterly destroyed now. I mean, there is nothing left intact.
Okay.
The entire room reeks of sulfur.
Okay.
So, Bajango, please go on and get started.
Doesn't someone else go first? We got a 25 in there.
That'd be me.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I saw Bajango. So, yes, Adonis.
Okay, well, will get back here behind the doggy. I will line up with what's inside the room. This is the demon, right?
That is the demon.
That's what we said we were coming to face. Well, the job is to take this creature out, so I will fire. Let me make sure my. Okay, good. Sharpshooter is not turned on at the moment, and I need to turn off favorite enemy. So I will fire my longbow and try to see if I can get his attention. First, I'll put Hunter's Mark on it. Then I'll fire my longbow.
Okay.
And I'm pretty certain that the 16 may not hit.
It actually will hit.
I'll be damned. So that'll be 7 points of damage for that, and an extra. Hunter's Mark gives me a D4, doesn't it?
D6. Unless it's your special Hunter's Mark.
No.
Actual Hunter's Marks is a D6.
D6, yep. I just couldn't remember. So, whoa, there you go. 13 points total.
Okay. It hit, and it seemed to hurt. But it seems like it's more enraged than anything else.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I am not using a magical bow. I do not have one of those yet. And I will point out to those who are around me who might have the ability to turn a weapon into a magical type weapon. I mean, just putting that out there. And that's it for me.
Take 7 to 10 points.
7?
Yep, 7.
Okay.
Oh.
The Django.
Alrighty. I will. Everybody's ranged, aren't they?
Not everybody, but if I have to be, I will.
I'm just debating if I need to take him to the ground. I will charge him.
Okay.
Enlarge.
Most of your people are ranged, so yeah, that might hurt.
Yeah. So I will bite down on him and grapple him.
Okay.
With my bite.
I'm just gonna say for everyone else, everything in this room is considered difficult terrain because of just all the stuff littered around the floor. Okay. So you are there. You
Nice shot.
definitely hit. Okay.
13.
And I got him grappled. Unless he wants to.
Well, that'll be on his turn.
Oh, well, that's all I got. I'm just a one-trick pony for right now.
7, 10.
Okay. But you have him, and he is grappled, which means he can only attack you, really, or try to break out.
Yes. But that gives everyone
Well,
else
actually, no, he has
advantage.
a 5-foot reach. So. Okay. Yes, and you will be getting to do damage. Okay. So now we go to Zarl.
Am I hidden?
What was your?
A 20.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
He cannot. He did not. He will not see you.
So for this first shot, I will use my bow this time.
Okay.
Let's see here. Just a second. I've lost it.
That's strange. Bajango's icon changed between rounds. In the chat area.
Oh, yeah.
Where's your 2-hit roll? Oh, that is your 2-hit roll.
21
Sorry.
to hit.
You hit. Actually, the 15 would have hit too.
13 points of damage like everyone else.
Hey, y'all are being consistent.
Yeah, we're on 13 in his butt. He's done. No, Dragon. Nobody called you. No,
Four.
just love him.
30. What? Not done.
Oh, you're not done.
Cunning action
Well, good boy.
to there.
Okay.
Because I had, you said difficult terrain, so it took a little bit more than my short movement to get there.
Right.
There's two of me.
Oh, yeah, there are.
I don't
2
know.
up here, 2 down here.
Here, let me go on. I'll take these off. Okay. Can you move these up here?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'm going to stand next to our ranger, and you hear the tiniest high-pitched bell toll. They're missing hit points, right?
Yes, they are.
Totally.
So what is? It's a willpower roll.
Yes. Will save. Wisdom.
Did you put it in beat?
Yeah. Or it's gonna.
At 1 point.
Hey, look. It's still hurting it.
It's a really tiny bell.
Yeah,
What can I
it's a
say?
tiny bell.
You specified before you even said the tiniest bell.
Yeah. Okay. It is attacking the Django, and it is actually also going to try to get out because it has to attack. So, let me first do,
Don't forget your.
and this is my strength test to try to get out. The barbed tail unfortunately does not hit, and grapple, it's still opposed, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, he does not get out. But what he's attacking you with is his tail, and that's still effective for right now. But he missed you.
Okay.
So, because you're at AC 20 still, right?
You're
Yes.
also at a disadvantage to hit him.
Oh, I am. That's true. So, but I missed anyway. So, okay. So, Tort.
5, 10, 15.
Spiritual weapon.
I'm looking. I'm at 15 feet. Yeah, no, I'd have to move in the door.
For spiritual weapon? Oh no, for your thing.
Yeah. So I'll use 20. And let's see if these will hit as I, swing the tentacle rod, my newfangled thing.
Come on, all 3 hit.
Does a 16 hit? I rolled
Yes.
19 and 2 sevens. Okay, so con save 15, since they all hit.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Not a lot of damage. Not a lot of 4 points of damage. Bludgeoning from a tentacle blast. 2
Well, that's
one.
still.
2 1.
Hey, it's still damage. Okay.
DC 15. Con.
Oh yeah, he rolled 17.
Okay. And then I am going to too far away.
You could do a spiritual weapon if you've got it.
I'm thinking I was gonna see how
Save.
it's looking. Save the spell slot, see if we need it
Gotcha.
later, and then 10 feet back out and around the corner.
Okay.
And I will give
Okay.
myself 10 hit points. You're familiar with getting the 7 too if you wanted to.
Carlos.
I'm at what?
Adonis, all of you are now going to start your turn within 30 feet of it.
All right.
So, everyone will need to make a DC 13 will save. For our first attempt at this, it's only going to be 1 necrotic damage if Adonis fails.
You gotta be. Bless just fucked me.
27.
What are we doing again? Missed that.
Will save.
It's a Constitution save. Don't worry about it until
Constitution?
I get to you.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a con save, not a wisdom
Okay.
save.
Thank God.
But,
Will save.
Yeah. But let's wait until we get to your turn. So Adonis.
Yep. Here's my con save.
Okay.
See, no
you take
better.
1 point of damage.
What I was saying a minute ago when I rolled the will save is I said bless fucked me is because the dice hit the D4 and then rolled from a 19 to a 1. So yeah,
perfect.
that was fun. All right. So 1 point of necrotic, and it's my turn.
It's your turn.
All right, and I'm assuming I didn't hear. Nobody gave me any kind of like magic bow spell on me.
No.
No, unfortunately,
Okay.
don't get that anytime soon.
All right, so here is my attack roll. 17 does hit.
Yes, it does.
That'll be
Oh!
10 plus 9
You
plus.
got 20 points of damage.
Yep.
Plus your d6.
Nope, the D6 is in there, I think.
The
Okay.
piercing plus the 1, and I would assume is the
Yeah.
D6.
The
It
custom.
says rolling 1 of 1.
Yeah, you don't have it set up right.
What the hell?
So roll the d6.
And
So
we'll
that's
just take
19
and we'll take
plus
1 away from it. So add 3
So it's
points.
23.
Yeah, so 23 points of damage.
Nice shot.
Why is that not working right?
You went straight into his chest. Okay.
I'm just gonna take
then
Hunter's
we
Mark off
go-
of here, and I'll just roll it separately. I don't know why it's messed up.
Bojangles.
So now, yes, the Django.
alrighty. Let's see. I ended up with. Oh, just. Okay. I wasn't sure if I had advantage on this.
Unfortunately, not.
Okay. You fail a con save, so you will take. Let me just roll this again. 5 points total necrotic damage.
Alright. And then he will take 2 points of piercing damage. By the way, my bite goes through any magical resistance because of my Eldritch Tattoo.
Yes.
So all my attacks are considered magical. So then I will bite his ass again.
Jeez.
You hit. And
Ooh.
that is okay.
And many temp is it?
It's the same. I didn't roll higher. It's 7 still.
Zarl, this thing is starting to look very bloodied.
Okay. So Constitution?
Yes. Actually, no, it's necrotic, so yes.
Okay.
You fail, so... 1 point of damage.
So it's take 1 point of damage, even though I am resistant to necrotic. So
If you're resistant, then you take 0.
okay, I'll take that. And I move up 5 feet to attack.
Okay. Changing weapons.
Yep. Going for my rapier. 24 to hit. For 12 points of damage. Disengage.
Okay. Torb, are you going to toll that bell one more
We're
time?
gonna toll that bell one more time.
Okay.
DC
Yes.
16. Oh, do I make this con save?
Yes, you have to make the con save too.
Okay.
He makes the save.
He takes no damage.
Okay. I'm actually shocked that he made that. So,
Think I made my save?
I can't. We can't see it yet.
It's 22.
oh yeah,
Yes.
you make it.
Does my
You're fine.
owl save have to make a save?
Yes, it does.
Ooh,
Well, he's got 7 hit points right now.
yeah.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Hey, it's only 1 necrotic.
Well, no, he rolls it.
This
I think, every
time.
Oh, he rolls it. Gotcha. My bad.
Yeah, this time it's 1.
So how much damage?
So the owl takes
15.
1 necrotic.
Okay.
Wow, I am rolling well tonight.
Why are you picking on the dog? He had to take 5. What the hell?
No.
You're bigger.
Okay,
More.
it is going to do its 2 things, try to get out, but it will do this at the attack at disadvantage.
Ooh, good roll.
Okay, it failed, so I'm not going to worry about making the second roll. I doubt it can even get close to your strength. No, it can't. Actually, it couldn't have beaten 23 at all. Okay, so it is still held. Tort.
All right, let's see. Beginning of my turn. Okay, I rolled better. 19 plus 3 for the con save.
Okay, you're fine.
And then I'm gonna come down. How's it looking? Yeah, how's it looking compared
Really
to...
bad.
Okay, let's see if I can... Above a 7. 2 plus 19. Or plus 9. I have
Okay.
19 on die. Does that hit 11?
11 does not hit.
Okay, then it's just 2 tentacles.
Okay.
11 points of damage.
And with that, you basically rip Adonis's arrow out, and the thing basically starts bleeding to death. One of the tentacles ripped that arrow out, and it starts to die.
Yeah.
And then it disappears.
Lay down.
It's starting to turn into goo. So if you want to get some demon ichor before you leave,
Yeah, if you
I was
let me
gonna-
get some, I will get some demon
Liquor?
I know
Demon-
somebody that would
demon liquor?
love that.
Yeah.
yeah. So y'all can grab a vial of demon ichor each.
Okay.
No.
Oh. Oh, are you looking up the demon ichor?
I try to, but it just doesn't work. No time.
Let's
I
see.
am going to
Ask
move
yourself.
your whole group up. Doing a thorough search of this place, you do not see anything.
Okay.
I assume the minute has gone by.
And we are at max temp hit points of, I believe, 10. I got that after the third roll.
By the time you get back and prepare for this next door, yes, a minute will have gone by.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Bless is down, but your
My sanctuary, I believe, is down as well, but the eyes are still there. I'm double checking.
and
It lasts for 1 minute.
your protection from good and evil is still going.
yep, and my hunter's mark is gone, so I'll have to cast it on whatever I see again. Go ahead.
Okay.
Is it,
Your eyes, I thought, were a lot longer than 1 minute.
I'm the sanctuary. Is
Oh, the sanctuary. Okay.
Yeah, the eyes, I believe, are like a few hours.
Yeah, but you took down your aura.
Yeah, because that's only a minute. I mean, 10 hit points for 8 hours, that'd be crazy. But
okay.
1 hour is the hour, the eyes of night. It's 1 hour.
Okay.
Okay.
You
The
mean what we
guard
have
is
to use for?
ready to open this door when y'all are ready. So are you back to normal size, Django?
Yes, I am.
You
For
have it
now.
again?
Yes, I do.
I thought so. Okay, I'm going to attempt to hide again.
I've got another
Give
bless,
me-
so I will cast that upon us being ready.
A 31?
Same people.
Jesus.
Okay, if you could give me just 1 moment.
Is that natural 20?
I have to find something.
19.
I feel that we probably should have saved the sanctuary for this one, but I'm sure that's okay, right? What could go wrong?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
It is.
That's
We'll
a
all
good
be
question.
okay.
What could go wrong?
I mean, we could find out. I mean, hey, short rest? Short rest?
No,
Oh.
spell go away.
Yeah.
I mean, if you
that's
need a
fine.
short rest to get your thing back, sure.
What spell are you talking about?
Protection for I've only cast one spell, so I've got another protection for
The
good and evil.
protection.
Yeah.
See, I could have that. That allows me to get rid of frightened or charmed condition at the end of their turn if they still are affected by it.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
that's the draw. Is I would have to get a short rest to get a Child Divinity to recast that for a minute. Not cast, but re-channel.
That's a big one.
No, it just I brought the token in,
I understand.
and it always does that.
That looks dangerous.
Not really.
It only has 6 attacks. No biggie.
What?
There's one demon that does.
Yeah.
But yes, no, that would
Yes,
give
it is.
the constant temp hit points over and over, and the ability to get rid of charmed or frightened. But yeah, that would require a short rest immediately, like after that fight. So that's up to y'all to decide whether we want to do that or not.
I mean, did we use any resources?
Just my Child Divinity. That's all I'm saying is if we're going against this not quite Lich Spirit thing,
Do you feel
if they were...
you feel you'll need that ability?
Yeah. I'm just saying, if I could get rid of a Charm or Frightened if it so happens.
Yes, but what are the things we have going right now that would disappear if we took a short rest?
And I'm sure we're talking about this as we're making our way.
Yeah.
Because I can cast Bless again. Bless is going to be gone. But yeah, I think it's the protection spell you put on Django.
Yeah, and I can cast it one more time.
So that's up to everyone.
Well, I mean, if everything we can replenish without an issue after short rest, then I see why not. I mean, it's just an hour.
I cast Augury.
And that went pretty quick. Oh no.
Well, we gotta wait 10 minutes no matter what because he's trying to cast a spell, so there goes the spell anyway.
Alright, so short rest? Short rest.
Looks
Short
like a
rest.
short rest to me. I
Okay.
will click the button for a short rest.
It's been hit die as you will.
Put your armory up there.
Oh.
So we know, and then what's your question?
Was the rest worth it?
Yeah.
Is your quest? Oh, sorry.
Is it a good idea to take a short rest right now?
Spells are gone, everything's gone.
Let me see. you put it out there for me. This is going to be a wheel and woe. Because it will give you some benefit, but it's taking a couple from you. So.
Yeah.
And I will just, back up a little ways.
Okay.
And then if we're ready to bust the door down, just like last time, as it's getting going, bless Sanctuary.
Okay.
Twilight Sanctuary.
Okay. Go on and put your cells in a turn order. And I will remove the block I put on this.
I mean, it's not bad. I don't even need to change it. Perfect.
No. Bojangle goes before me.
Bless was in that, right?
Yeah.
I'd make sure because I did roll it with Bless, so
Yes.
making sure.
Bless would have been tossed in there.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like everyone is in there.
And we still have the 10 temps from last time. So.
Oh, damn, look at all the 18s.
Yep. Now, as we start, Adonis, you're going to move in, or actually, can you see him? Oh. Yes. Okay. And you're within range. I need you to make me a Constitution save.
I gemmed it.
Okay. Now, I'm going to ask you this. Do you want... Now, I have disadvantage. How much disadvantage do I have?
You have one disadvantage as far as I can tell.
Okay. That's good for me. Do you want to spend your advantage on this roll? I know you have some disadvantage. I'm not going to make you roll that.
You know what? Yeah. You can. Yeah, that is me. Okay. So here's my advantage. Let me put it in the light. There we go.
Okay.
And we'll try this
Let me
again.
get these.
You said con, right?
It is a Constitution save.
It's much better. 21.
Okay. You are okay after looking at this gaunt, horrid creature in the eye.
All I can say is you're just lucky I'm not 5th level yet.
Okay, you're still within 30 feet of it. Okay. What do you wish to do to this thing?
It's not his turn.
Yeah, I don't go first.
Oh. I'm sorry, I was looking at Adonis, not Zarl. Zarl, I need you to do the same thing.
Zarl has
Give me-
20 on his dex. So.
Well, I'm hidden beside the door. Do I need to do it or when I come around the door?
Hold on, let me read it. First of all, what is your...
31.
Yeah, he does not see. Okay. Trying to see if there's anything else. No. Okay, I don't know you're there, so I can't do that. Okay.
Okay.
Because it has to be at the start of your turn. So,
Yay.
what do you want to do?
I'm going to move in because it's low light, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I move in and I will hit him with my sword because he's supposed to be a ghostly thing, correct?
He is a goat. Well, he is an undead.
Yeah. So I'll try to hit him with my sword. Yeah, I don't. Did it come through?
You hit.
So 18 points of damage.
And this is magical.
And wow, that's a good roll. And I disengage. Come over here. Go,
Okay.
Bojangles!
Okay. So, Adonis, you've already done the roll.
Yep.
Oh, wait. End of turn?
Yep.
Take 5 points of necrotic.
Uh,
No roll, nothing, you just take it.
Okay, so 5 points, which means 2 points.
Mm-hmm. Get round down.
Gotcha.
I'm not evil. I'm just chaotic.
So 2 damage, and hold on. And protection for good and evil still going.
Okay. So Adonis.
Yep. Rolling the attack now. I placed Hunter's Mark on him. Whatever.
Okay.
19 hit.
19 will hit.
You'll take 21 points of regular damage plus the 4 points for the Hunter's Mark. So
Okay.
it'll be 25 total.
Good shot.
Thank you.
25 total?
25 total. And I'll sidestep so that I'm not directly in front of the doorway in case things come out that doorway, like
Okay.
attacks.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Do I take the necrotic?
Yes, take 5 points of necrotic damage. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me double check.
He's up.
You've opened the door. No, you don't have to take it.
Yeah, I thought it was probably within 30.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, opening the door, this whole room had been sealed. Opening the door, it's now
Gotcha.
going to hurt anyone near it. Okay, Bajango?
Alrighty. This is a con save. Is it for frightened condition or?
It is for a frightened... Yes. Are you immune to being frightened?
Currently, yes. Protection from good and evil.
Then do not worry about this roll. If you're immune
Alright.
to frighten, you don't have to do it.
Yes. The perfect person to be immune to frightened.
Exactly.
I will enlarge.
Okay.
And
I will enlarge you.
spike down and grapple this summon book.
Yep.
Hit.
19 hit. Yes, it does.
12 points of damage.
12 points?
Yep.
Okay.
And she's grappled.
Yep. Okay. At the end, take 5 points of necrotic damage.
I can't do a damn thing about that.
Yeah.
That's all fine and dandy.
I am just going to look at the creature that has me grappled. So I need you to make me a con save.
Alright. Is this charmed, frightened, or possessed?
Nope.
Alright. $14 save?
14 will save. Okay. So now we go to Tort.
I will go ahead. 5, 10, change. Run down, look in here. Do I need anything, or am I good?
No, because you didn't start your turn looking at it.
All right.
I'm gonna be fighting next turn though.
I'll probably be like right there for the ability to swing wildly at this thing with my tentacle rod.
Okay.
7, 13, natural 20, so 16 to hit.
That will hit.
All right. Now.
All 3 hit?
Yes, and the natural 20, would that double on this one?
Yes.
Okay, so.
And it's a Constitution save.
Correct. Oh, wow, I rolled great.
And what is my save against, by the way?
Con
number.
15.
He fails, so he is now grappled by you as well.
19 points of magical bludgeoning.
Okay.
And it must succeed on that. On a fail, the creature's speed is halved. It has disadvantage on dex saves, and it cannot use reactions for a minute. Moreover, at the end of each of its turns, it can either take an action or bonus action, not both. And at the end of its turn, it can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on this success. So it's not grappled by me.
Oh, okay. It's not grappled. It's just
it's
impaired in some way.
Got those debuffs.
Anyways.
So I'll just go ahead and copy and paste that.
Do you have
zero?
Any other action?
Yes. So that was my action to do all that. And then as a bonus action, I am how far away from it? Like 15 feet-ish. So yeah, I will release a spiritual weapon behind it.
Okay.
And then have the spiritual weapon attack it as I move out of line of sight. So I'm not blocking doorway for people who are shooting.
Okay.
And seeing where Zarl is, I want to try and keep them within range. And spiritual weapon, that fell out of the thing. 17 plus stuff.
It hits.
10 points of force.
10 points of force?
Yes, 5 plus 5.
For the second time today, Torque has made the kill.
Hey, this tentacle rod, it's doing what it's my new lucky item.
Mm-hmm.
A thing created by Drow, it's fine. Look,
so yes, you were able to defeat this fairly handily. I thought you might.
Perfect.
The biggest threats are incidental attacks. So, what you find yourself in is in what looks to have been at one point a shrine. It is difficult to see who the shrine is devoted to because the statues and all murals have been defaced, broken. Whatever this thing was, you can make a religion roll to know.
It's undead.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to guide myself a little bit.
Did any of the is any of his pieces worth something for somebody?
No.
Okay.
No. I mean, it's just a lot of smashed rubble. You can find about 50 gold in broken religious gear, like candelabras, things like that. In other words, it's not worth anything for itself, but it's still worth some in precious metals.
14.
You know that this is a Bodok. It is a creature. It's the undying remains of somebody who revered Orcus.
Ooh.
And considering he was trying to become a lich, and Orcus is the one who teaches people how to become liches, or at least that's the legend, it would make sense that a failed lich attempt would leave somebody as a Bodok. Okay.
So that is what I think happened here. Again, 10 hit points, temp max, if you lost any.
Okay. And Bajango, you are more than welcome to do all of that.
Okay.
You have marked your territory, and yeah.
And
Okay. And actually, with this, you have helped Aisling clear out the fortress.
taking out those two things using this thing, it's like I feel kind of dirty, but it works.
Well, you look kind of dirty, but that's beside the point. You look a little greasy, but
You can always re-bless this.
Yeah, something about a grease smear. I don't know.
Okay. I'm not going to make y'all move back.
Okay.
But you go back up to the library and tell of your. Do you just tell her what happened, or do you tell her what happened?
I'm sure one of us would love to tell her everything that has happened.
Yes. So Scott, would you like to just tell her what happened, or would you like to tell her what happened?
Who? Char?
No. Iceland.
Oh yeah, no. I do my best to embellish everything, of course,
Okay.
but
I know you don't have performance, so you can give me a charisma roll.
well, I mean, I have a +2 on performance.
Oh, you do?
I mean, I don't have proficiency in it, but I do have a plus.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You're more charismatic than me. By 3.
And you did a great roll, especially with your bless still up.
The bless is
you're still going to be over a 15.
Okay.
So she hangs on your every word.
Okay, how do you get the thing off of the, or where do you put it again to put the bless on?
Oh, that was in the settings somewhere, I think.
Talking about for Beyond?
Yeah, was it in the advanced options?
Hit Beyond, hit advanced options, and it'll be there. It's custom roll dice formula bonus.
And Dan, the reason why I suggested you use your inspiration is if you had failed that Constitution check when it in eye contact with it, you drop. If you fail it by more than 5, which you were about to, you drop to 0 hit point.
Yeah, I figured as much. Which, I mean, it happens. It happens. But yeah, I had it. Might as well use it.
Yeah. Okay.
You need to give me another disadvantage because I still you still haven't had me roll the other one that I had from 2 weeks ago.
Because I haven't. There hasn't been something where I'm like, I just need him to have disadvantage.
And you guys remember he does have a disadvantage as well, so remember to tell him that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm at beyond 20. Is that what I'm supposed to be at to change it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't give me.
Go in there, and about midway, you'll see advanced options on the right-hand side, underneath the heart.
Underneath, like a black heart.
Oh, okay.
Can you hand me one of those? Oh, I'm going to steal one of these. Will you just say yes? I handed you too many. Okay.
Oh, no, you didn't hand it to me. I drew it because you popped that up. I thought that's what you wanted me to do.
Oh, okay. And
got it. Okay. Thank you.
And I actually now have the correct number of disadvantages myself.
Oh, okay.
Okay, because I do have 2 disadvantages that y'all can call for at any point. Okay. She is over enthusiastic that you have done this for her. She says, give me a moment, and she and the staff walk out, and they go in this direction. She then comes back, and one of the guards comes back and waves to you to follow, and you are all taken over to this room.
Okay.
It doesn't look like this anymore, but you see tables around here with lots of different items, and she's picking things up, and she hands something off to Corb, and says, I think even though you're small, maybe one of your companions can carry this for you. I still think it would be very useful for you. And what she gives you is an atlas of endless horizon. It's a spell book. It has a few other things. I'll put it into your character sheet so you can see. Adonis,
Yes.
since you have one interesting bag, she said, you might find this interesting. And it's a bag of beans.
All right. You guys are going to love this.
And then she hands Zarl a rapier that's also black. This is an Archon blade.
Archon blade, okay.
And to Marcus, she puts an amulet around his neck, and it is an amulet of health.
Ooh, nice.
And to Tort, she hands 3 ivory goats. And she says, if these are not to your liking, you could also pick one of these. And there are 3 boxes.
Can I be attuned to 2 spellbooks?
Huh?
Can he be attuned to 2 spell books? It's 2 different magic items.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're just 2 different magic items. Oh, hold on. I need to find something.
Is anyone wanting the amulet? Because my constitution's already 18, so 19 wouldn't really change much.
Who's got the lowest con?
16.
14.
16.
So it looks like it'd be between you and I. Why don't you go ahead and take it?
You can have it. I do my best to stay away from actual combat if you haven't noticed.
Well,
run away.
but Django, if that
Yes.
didn't work well for you, would you like to take one of these boxes?
What's in the box?
Well, that's the thing. It's a surprise.
Do it.
And each box, there's one box labeled A, one B, and one C.
Okay, I'll take a box.
Take the B one. It matches your name.
Okay, I'll take the B box.
Okay. What you see inside of it is. Let me give you the description. It's a tin. Okay, it looks like it has a harness. That could be put on somebody's back. It could actually be fitted for you if needed. It's a 10-gallon tank of blown glass and sculptured bronze with a harness fashioned to carry it. The tank holds a water weird in it. While wearing the tank, you can use an action to open it, allowing the water weird to emerge, and it will act on your initiative. And you can command the water weird telepathically.
Okay. What is this called?
A weird tank.
Well,
Or water
we already
weird.
have that. He's a weird tank.
Now he's a weird
Just
tank
got
with
weirder.
a
Weird.
water elemental that's attached to
He's
it.
a weird tank with a weird tank. Gotcha.
Yeah. And I take it you're handing back the bag of beans for the amulet.
No, I'll hang on to the beans because I'm going to use them here in a minute. How many beans are in
Okay.
there? Yeah, I'm hoping to get certain rolls when I use the beans.
Well, that or you could also pick from one of the boxes. B is gone, but A and C are still there.
I'm interested in taking a roll of the dice and seeing what's in the boxes and handing back the goats.
Okay.
So high-low is what I'm doing for high B, C level. C.
Okay. You open it up, and it is a dragon wing bow.
Well then. Okay. Dragon wing bow. Yeah. There's a little bit of a look towards you, and just okay.
The limb tips of the bow are shaped like a dragon's wing, and the weapon is infused with the essence of a chromatic gem or metallic dragon's breath.
I pull the bag of
when you
beans out and I look at it. I look at the bow and I look at the bag.
When
Just
you hit with an
look
attack,
at you.
the target takes an additional 1d6 damage, and this one actually has a +1 to it, so it does count as magic.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and it can actually
Just kinda-
produce its own magical ammo. And-
I'll walk over and I'll lean down and whisper to you. Do you want the bags or do you want me to check the box?
I think that, we got something good going on here. Insinuating I'll trade you later.
Okay, so no go for the box. Gotcha.
It's up to you. I'll trade you later. I don't care what you get. This is for fun. If you want to roll the dice, why not? It's up to
No,
you.
this is your choice.
Now, I don't care. This is your choice.
Zorro goes over, grabs the beans, and goes, "Here," and hands you the box. Gives the beans
Okay,
back
you
to
open it up, and it's a Heward's handy haversack.
Okay, so what do we have? You've got the bag of beans. I've got the bow. Adonis now has a
No.
No,
Instead of the bag of beans,
Okay,
yeah,
so
you have right
Okay.
now an Atlas of Horizon, an Archon Blade, an Amulet of Health, a handy haversack, a weird tank, and a dragon wing bow.
all right. So what does Adonis have?
Apparently, I have the
haversack.
Okay, I will trade you then, if you want.
Actually, you don't have that. Okay. Sorry. This is what y'all have at present.
Because I thought we traded the amulet for whatever.
The weird.
Yeah, the weird tank.
Yeah.
No.
So that's what y'all have.
Okay. So I'm trading the handy haversack for the bow.
No.
Or
You're giving the bow to him. He's giving you the haversack.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay. The dragon wing bow is not listed in.
Yep, it's in the main magic items. Just put bow in as the descriptor, and it will pull it up. It's the second item.
Just put bow.
Yeah,
What flavor of bow is it?
This is a thunder bow.
Yeah. The only bows that are coming up are crossbow of walloping, battle axe of warning, blowgun of warning, Winterland's boots.
It may be because no, y'all. I've shared everything with y'all. It's in Fizban's Treasury of Dragon.
Yeah, because let's see. It might be go open up everything on the first page when you're filling out what items you want to have. Like
It is a
over and
long
on,
bow.
but-
Okay. Okay. Hold on a second.
Curious now what's in the last box.
We got all the boxes. saving throw it makes before the end of your next turn, the creature ignores this effect if it's immune to the frightened condition. And then
And Dan, I've added it to your
Beyond?
yes, I've added it to your inventory, so you should be able to see it now.
Nope.
Might need a refresh or something.
I'll refresh.
Yeah, you might need to, because it's showing up there.
Okay, checking inventory again. Yep, there it is. What the hell?
Yeah,
And
it's a
the
longbow.
interesting thing about this is it is not an attuned item.
Oh, you bastard.
So
And it's a plus, let me customize it because it has a +1.
So
to it.
before we go too much further, and so I can let y'all know, yes, come in. The deal with the bag of beans is I was hoping to get it and roll high, because one of the things you get is a nest of eggs, 1d4 plus 3 eggs. When you consume them, you make a DC 20 Constitution saving throw, and on success, you permanently increase your lowest ability score by 1.
Ooh.
The next one is, if you roll 91 to 99, a 60-foot square pyramid bursts upwards, and inside is a sarcophagus containing a mummy lord, and inside that mummy lord, all the gold and treasure that typically comes with a mummy lord is in the sarcophagus. And the last one, if you roll 100 by chance, is a beanstalk appears, and we all know what happens at the end of the beanstalk.
Yeah, it's like we're underground, everything's fine. Pyramid.
But yeah, anything over 80 has a pretty good chance of giving you stuff. Let's see, 71 to 80, a fruit tree grows.
Well, what's your D100 roll?
I just told you it was a beanstalk.
No, he said, what did you roll if you would have gotten it?
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Oh,
two.
I got you. Go ahead and roll one.
I mean, we can always go back and
Well,
say
there's
no.
there's not just one bean in the bag, gentlemen.
Yeah, multiple.
Yeah.
So 57 would have given me 1d4 plus 8 pink toads crawl for bright pink toads crawl forth. Wherever a toad is touched, it transforms into a large or smaller monster, the GM's choice. The monster remains for 1 minute, then disappears in a puff of bright pink smoke. Let's see. We'll try one more time. And
Yeah,
29.
you got
Yeah, I'm getting
Thunderbow.
low ones. Yeah, I'll take. I'm glad for the Thunderbow. Animated statue that pretty much tells anybody that comes near me if I don't attack it or whatever that I am the most evilest creature in the world, and I should be hunted down and killed pretty much. So I need to go ahead and delete the bag from my inventory. There we go.
Yeah, I'll gladly take the handy hammer.
You were with us when we did the
I came in just after.
yeah,
you guys put
we
a
had
pyramid in
just
the middle of Baldur's
started.
Gate.
We had just started. We was in Baldur's Gate. We had just started the Into Avernus campaign, and we did that, and that's what came up was a pyramid. And Rod's like, I'm not going to put y'all against the Mummy Lord right now. It wasn't Rod, it was Michael John. He's like, you guys were way too low to deal with the Mummy Lord, but here, you can have the treasure. The Mummy Lord just happened to be out that day. All right, so I have the bow. Thank you very much for the bow.
I have added the haversack for you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let me...
Oh, you actually had added it too.
Yes, I can get rid of it.
Okay, so the
Okay.
damage is what I can choose.
That's thunder.
No, it's thunder.
Okay, so this one is thunder based. So because you gave me all these other things, so I need to actually customize it and let it put a comment in there that says thunder damage.
Yes.
All right.
So if you're using an arrow with it, it will do its regular damage plus the
Extra d6
extra damage.
of
If you
thunder.
load no ammo, it will create a piece of magic ammo for you.
Oh, okay. That will only just do the thunder damage, right?
The way it reads, it will do the same thing.
So D8 plus D6, and then Hunter's Mark if you get it.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to worry about that.
Oh, well, okay. Then I won't load it if that's going to do it.
I mean, basically, the Dragon Wing bow is from D&D animated cartoon.
Gotcha.
Josh just put the he did it again. So both you and Robert had disadvantage again.
What the hell,
Ooh,
man?
okay. Hey, that's fine.
Hmm.
You just deal it for yourself, I guess, since it's still out.
I'm just trying to figure out why I'm getting all the damn love.
For your excitement of Star Wars.
Oh, is that the reason?
I have no idea.
Oh,
Just make sure
okay.
that.
No,
just
it's
the
for the
DM
Jawa, the Mandalorian Jawa.
Oh, he's saying the
Just
recent
the
one
DM.
is just a
Oh,
advantage
just the
to
DM.
the DM. Yeah.
Oh, the
Advantage.
recent one was an advantage to the DM?
Oh, okay.
Just,
just advantage.
An advantage.
No.
An
Redeem
advantage.
advantage.
Yeah.
Redeemed advantage to player/DM.
Okay, so he's
Okay.
giving you the advantage, not the disadvantage. So I need to take mine off too.
I mean, you can keep it, and I can throw one out there for you.
There you go. See,
So,
Scott was trying to screw us up here.
Hey, that's what he said. I did it again. So that's what I thought he was talking about.
Thank you for adding more chaos there, Josh.
Yeah. And let me actually do this.
Now, before the guard came and got us, and maybe
Mhm.
from last week, can you remind me what the story is between this guy and the Lich and the Demi Lich?
Wait. Who do you mean the Demi Lich?
Look it up.
Or the Skull guy?
The skull is not a Demi Lich. It is the soul of a person who has been bound into a skull.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a Demi Lich. It is a human soul bound into a skull.
They
Fake
just need to
magic.
get some ever-burning flame and then just put that in the eyes, and then people get real scared.
Yeah,
I was just
yeah.
You put
curious if
jam
I
gemstones
could
in
play
there.
that.
Well, she is the one who
Get off behind me.
he is the one that taught her.
She was just a girl that was wrong place, wrong time, sacrifice. But things went the best they could for her, I guess.
Okay, who played this, and who do you want the animosity to grow between?
I was just curious if playing this would affect the relationship between the Skull and the Lich.
No. Yeah, there's nothing that you can pick on back up because there's nothing that can break their bond.
Oh, okay.
Or it would take a lot to break their bond.
Okay. I wanted to bring the Skull home with me.
You can always visit. She likes y'all.
I mean, I like her too. She gave us some nice things.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start a relationship with the Lich.
Hey. And the truth is, well, she'll actually tell you she's made all of these.
Okay.
I mean, with all the time she has, all she does is make magic items.
Ooh.
Which probably tells you that there is somewhere in here a hidden stash.
We gotta find some. The traders have got to get here. That's for sure.
Yeah. She trades with a gnome. She trades with her liege lord.
I would say I had to find a trustworthy person to come here, but that's saying a lot for my group.
We'll bring up some Vanessa.
I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the my traders.
Oh.
You know, my Zentarum traders. They're the
Yeah.
most trustworthy people I have. Either they will be trustworthy or they will be killed.
She has her little friend, the Axe Shop.
Getting a text though.
She has her little friend do a spell. It can only do it once a week though, but it is a create food, and it's all vegetables. But for those of you who eat, there is a nice buffet of fruits and vegetables.
Ooh, very sweet.
Ask her if there's another level underneath hers.
Well, the cave.
Okay.
You came through those.
Oh, okay.
Did you explore all of it?
No. Do you have
There's
a
some
map
really
of that?
interesting things down there.
Do you have maps of that area?
Hmm?
Do you have maps of that area?
Oh, well, yeah. I can show them to you.
That would be extremely grateful. Then I
Okay.
don't have to draw it myself.
Yeah.
And also, if we were to come across anything as we explore the facility, is there stuff that we shall leave be, or, I mean, any restrictions
Well,
on those? I'd hate to...
Most of the stuff around, I don't think y'all can do anything with. She pulls out some maps that she's made. And
Well, I mean, you've made such fine items, and it seems as if you like doing so, and I'd hate to come across some fine items you've created out as we're searching through the, facility or the caverns themselves, and grab them and not realize that you were not supposed to be messing with them. That's what I'm referring to.
Oh, no, I think I understand. The only, well, you might find the purple fungus cave interesting. The fungi produces a very, very bright light, and you can actually take it and keep it growing. I've created a couple lanterns that you can just keep adding water and stuff to it, some detritus, some dead matter, and it will keep growing for a while. It makes a very nice light. Let's see. Over most of the caves really have nothing in them. There is a cave with some water. I think that was the original place that people were going to get water from. But probably the most interesting one is the cave, the crystal cave. It only has one crystal in it. She'll actually take you down to see this.
All right.
And orb, and top, you are the two most magical. You will feel it as you get closer. This is embedded in a basalt flint, to lack of a better term. It's just a small column about 4 feet of basalt, and then this is graying out. And she said this is probably the most interesting, and why so much of our magic is stayed around here. It is, well, Wellington's purpose, solidified wild magic. And you can break some off and it will grow back, but it loses its potency very, very quickly. We learned long ago you can't take it with you.
So what does it do?
But it creates a zone around here where even with the problems that occurred during the Safton says, I believe it was called the Time of Troubles and the Spell Plague. Oh, and I said, oh yeah, that was it. Even during those times, we did not experience a change in that.
Well, that's quite beneficial. I mean, I heard, not that I lived through any of it, I heard that it was a rather rough time as far as magic was concerned.
Yes, there were a lot of people negatively affected, I heard. Well, we've read.
People and creatures, I mean, there's all sorts of things.
But it seems like this, Well, what we've learned about it is it's been here since, well, maybe before the Netherese Empire fell, but at least back to that point.
And
Don't try to crack it; it won't.
We, as far as our timeline is concerned, did we just go through the separation of the two worlds?
Oh, of years ago. I think that was a couple years ago.
Okay.
Because we're in. I have it in my notes somewhere. I think we're in 1485, and so I think you're 15 years past the separation.
Okay, so most of us would have actually been around during that.
Mm-hmm.
And known the difference between, because the Netherese Empire was part of that. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Not that Adonis knows much. I think he was kind of young at that time and had other things on his mind.
Yes, things that got him turned into a Medusa. But anyway, yeah, she'll take you down there and she'll show you some things. She's like, I've had no reason to expand this, but I do know some people who would. There that could, but I have no reason to. And the bats don't bother me, of course, so.
And you said that you can't take any of this away, so you can't move it to another location and use its benefits there.
No. You can crack off tiny flakes of it, and if you use them within a minute, it can have some effects on your magic, but it's chaotic at best. But yes, you can't transfer it to something else. And after a minute, it just becomes a piece of colored quartz crystal. And then when you come back, Chip will have reemerged.
Okay.
And the basalt pillar here is, as far as I've been able to tell, unbreakable.
Well, we don't want to mess it up. I just was, inquiring.
Well, with the number of times Mystra dies, it's kind of nice having this here.
Mystra.
The goddess of magic.
Oh yeah, that's right. You said something about Mystra once before. No, it wasn't you. It was your matron. What's her name? The bard.
Oh, my staff. Yes.
No, I was referring to, and I point to the skeleton.
Oh.
Yeah, don't you work with the bard? What's her name? The one who's the group's named after. Charlotte Merlot. What's her name? Anyway.
Gerald or something?
It's something.
Charlotte?
Charlotte, yes, Charlotte. Doesn't she mention something about Mystra from time to time? I thought I heard her mention.
Only don't piss her off.
Don't piss Mystra off. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Something about if Mystra and other people don't get along, that might affect us.
Okay, well, that was mentioned then.
Now, Selene, or whatever the crazy lady name that worships, what's it called? Moons. Those, on the other hand, I've been told we have fair game on them.
Fair game?
The loon?
Yeah, that one.
Why? What do you mean by fair game? I'm confused.
That means if they piss you off, do something about it.
Oh, got you. If they piss you off, you're allowed to do something about it.
In other words, stick a sword in them. Or in your case,
don't use
an arrow in them.
Yes. Well, that's beside the point. So, moving on.
Give them a little shot. And off.
I just want this one off. I mean...
they take your treats away.
But then I piss on them.
Well, then they piss
do
back.
Do something about it.
Yeah, see, you retaliated for being pissed off. You piss on them, so...
I'm so confused.
Trust me, I will make sure that if they piss you off, I will tell you how they pissed you off.
Okay.
Oh,
That
here's a
ain't
treat, Pepper.
what pissed me off. Sorry, old joke. Long old joke that I can't tell right now because it is way too dirty.
So
Well,
it was
I
a
was going to
long joke.
suggest we're at 8:50. How about a break?
Oh, we can do just that. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go too far. We will be back in about 10 minutes to let our players and, of course, our DM. Gotta let our DM take his break because, if you don't, he might get a little hangry or, other reasons. Anyway, we'll be back in about 10 minutes, so don't go far. Okay, and we are currently back. It may have taken us a few minutes longer, but yeah, I was eating. Sorry. All right, Robert, what are we doing?
I put y'all on a smaller map of the library.
Can you make it bigger on your side?
What do you mean?
You can scroll in.
I guess I just screwed up my.
Yeah, just scroll in and it will fill the screen. And then just bring it over, the characters over. I'm going to resize it a little bit for this now.
Oh my.
Ooh, Scott got a GUI reward.
Huh?
Yep.
Scott got a GUI reward.
How did I get a GUI reward?
Because at the Dragon's Table, Scott got a GUI reward. No, Josh is the one that did that. I mean, he could be.
Oh.
Because Josh is Buckland.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, you got a GUI reward. So.
Oh, it's still Josh?
Thank you, Josh.
Okay. Y'all have returned to the library, and where Zarl has regaled Iceling with your heroics, and then you went off and got the new items from. And one of her servants created some food for you. And for those of you who eat. And Carlos, if you want to bring yourself out too when you can. Y'all are sitting there and talking. You're going to get a long rest so that you can level up. And yes, everyone, they got to level up. That was another reason we were taking so much time as we did this. Okay. As you are waiting there, after you finish your long rest, there is a bell that sounds in the library. And Aisling looks over at a crystal ball that's sitting on her desk and waves her hand over it and looks into it. And, oh, Vilnavia has come. Oh, Lady Vilnavia has come. Oh, it's always a delight. She then says something to the guard, and two of her guards are going to wander off to be replaced by two more that had come up. About 15 minutes later, actually closer, about 15, a woman appears. And she is also flanked by a few guards. And you have seen her picture now. Mm-hmm. She is very, very pale. And it's not hard to guess that she's not among the living. Just because of how pale she is.
Yeah, it's a good thing we don't have a certain paladin with us.
Yeah. Or a certain warlock.
Oh, there's that too.
Comes over and politely looks at Bajengro. Will you, please, may I speak with Lady Iceland? Okay. She's just asking you to move back. And so assuming you do. Well, Lady Athlin, it is such a pleasure to see you again. You seem to have gained some new companions since the last visit. Oh, yes, my heroes have come to help rid me of all those horrible things that have been trapped in here for so long. Oh, I'm so happy for you, dear. Please. And she pulled seemingly from nowhere, probably it's a long sleeve, but she hands an engraved envelope to Iceland, and it's sealed, and Iceland opens it up very, hold on, Iceland seems to be about to open it up in a very hurried manner, but the staff says something to her, and she calms down, and there seems to be just kind of a smirk on this woman's face. And she goes over and gets out a letter opener and opens up the letter. And then she says, oh, he's going to have a ball. Oh, how interesting. I've never been to one. Yes, dear. You are
Ball?
invited since you are one of the ladies of the court. She turns over and looks at the dog and says, I believe it's a different type of ball that.
No, Django, not that kind of ball.
Yeah.
Give him a treat.
Not throw a treat his way.
Yes.
Sorry, our companion is quite excitable, miss.
Oh, no. Very interesting. There's this moment where you're not exactly what it is, Django, but she is a really just nice person. He must love dogs. I mean, that's kind of the feeling that you get from her.
I look at what's the lich's name again? I'm sorry.
Oh, Iceland.
Iceland, my dear. You need a date?
Oh, I might. The king in copper is having a ball for his lords and ladies.
Not again, Django. Calm down.
Little Navi says a party.
Well, I mean, I'm not the best dancer in the world, but I give it a good shot.
Yes, and you would be very welcome. Looking around, I would not recommend bringing your other companions. Unless they have some protection.
Oh, I thought we had an accord with the King in Copper for our settlement.
Oh, are you from that quaint little dragon's nest?
Yes, ma'am, we sure
Well, I
are.
mean, to be honest, they are the only ones would accept someone like me in the fold, so yes.
Oh, well, I mean, they are very diverse. I will give them that.
We sure
I wish
are.
they... Oh, hello there.
Yeah, down here.
And you are?
I'm Tor.
Oh, what's it? Darling, yes, they are very interesting.
I pick them up and place them on the table. So.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure you have an interesting story.
I'm sure I do too. One day I'll figure it out. I haven't gotten that great at looking into the past.
But he's just not a real boy. Sorry.
Well, actually, given your condition and your relation to the dragon's nest, I'm sure that arrangements could be made. I was actually to go there soon too.
I'm sure Charlotte would embrace your company.
Well, I've heard that we're not allowed inside the town, which is a shame. You have so many diverse entertainments, I've heard. But if you are interested you can take the message back to your liege lord, or you might be able to do this on your own. There is a tower nearby, Araucus, where we stand. Um, and, well, let's just say they have not paid the proper obedience to the liege of this land, and which is odd since they are playing around with necromantic magic. And uh, we were hoping the Dragon's Nest would help in, eliminating this threat. Um, it is over in the Bone Tower, which has been in ruin for so many years. Um, Let me make sure I'm about to say this right.
New outpost. Expand lands.
That's not the change of thinking.
No, that's player thinking. Yeah, but James still said there's no ball.
Yes, it is. It's the Bone Tower. It has been in ruin these many years, but someone has taken over and is looking for some of the remnants that had been left behind. If you are interested, it is, as I said, not far from here. Once you know where the surface is. But I leave you with this one, and she hands me an engraved letter over to you.
Okay.
Or excuse me, it's not an engraved letter; it's a scroll. It's a scroll that has details.
Alrighty, milady, we would be happy to do this small chore for you.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Nicely, if you do not mind, I do have more places to visit.
If you,
Yes.
milady, if we do happen to go to the tower to help things out, how do we let you know that it has been done?
Well, the king in Copper will know. I will tell him that one of the groups from the Dragon's Nest has taken this upon themselves to deal with, and he will reward you for the effort you make.
Does he have balls?
We will
Does
get
he
you a
have
ball.
what?
We will
Does he
get
have
you a
balls?
ball.
I am sure that we can get you a ball. Maybe a nice beer.
Yes, Bazinga, we will find you a ball. Do not concern yourself with it.
Yes.
So,
And she actually reaches down and scratches you under your chin and goes, and we might find you some bones.
I got a ball. No. Pick up that you just.
Why, yes, you do have a bone. But, Lady Aisling, is there anything I can convey to, the king in Copper for you? And she's like, oh, yes, I made something for him. And she goes off. She walks daintily until she gets to the door, and then you hear her running. She comes back with a large box, and it's a long box, not staff-length, but a long box. And the Volnavia takes it and puts it into a bag, a haversack. I will let him know that your thoughts are with him, and that you sent him, I'm sure, a lovely gift. With that, she curtsies, Aisling curtsies back, and Volnavia exits stage left.
As she exits, I bow to her and say, "Have a safe trip.
And Adonis, just so you know, I think in the handout it says she's a very attractive. She's just drop dead gorgeous.
Yeah, I mean, Adonis didn't approach because the conversation was going on, but yeah, he clocked her. He paid attention, and probably when she left, he would have offered to kiss her hand goodbye as she left.
Oh, she would be more than happy to oblige.
I might have let a few things like slip out of the cloak, to give her an idea of what I actually am.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of the snakes kisses her hand too.
Yep. Yeah, one of them just kind of comes out and goes.
She will actually go. Oh, interesting. But yes. Yeah, this is more of what a vampire should be like than the ogre vampire that you kept meeting. So, let me see. Okay, so, the question that I have for y'all is, do you want to take, B team over to the tower, or do you want to give this over to the A team?
I think the B team might be the
your-
best one to go because I think two of them out of the A team are not into the people that'll be at the party.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't mean the party. I mean the tower.
The Bone Tower. These
Yeah.
necromancers are not paying the
I'm
tithe.
sorry, you're not. Yeah.
And actually, before I will go in and say now, the A team is going to be getting a. Well, actually, why don't we just move over there instead of me telling you? So we'll go over here. So, soon after that encounter, within a day, well, actually that evening, there is a call from the gatehouse that there is a representative of the King in Copper, who is asked to speak with Madame Charlotte.
Okay, I will fly over there.
Okay. And again, you meet Volnavia. And it is nighttime. And you are aware of just how beautiful she is.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
probably,
she knows how beautiful I am.
Yeah, and you kind of realize she's probably more beautiful than you. Yeah. But the most interesting thing is, she's actually dressed in a completely different outfit this time. It's all in white and gold. I'll show y'all a picture of it over in. Oh, well, let me just go on and pull it up from here. I'll just pull it over so you can see it. This is how she appeared to y'all.
Wow.
Okay. And she bows. Madam Charlotte, I have an invitation for you from the King in Copper. He is throwing a ball, and you and whomever of your companions may wish to join will have the King's protection and blessing while you travel to the Tower of Wailing. We must emphasize for those of your companions who might have more religious fervor that any breach of this peace will be dealt with quickly and harshly.
I will. And when will the ball take place?
It's going to be a month from the end of your downtime.
Okay.
So
I-
actually, wait. Go back. Going to be a week after the end of your downtime.
Okay. So I look at her and go, I thank you for tell the King of Copper, I thank him for the invitation. We will be there. I will emphasize to my companions that the religious fever must be kept at a minimum. Including mine.
Okay.
Anything else?
Yeah, I met one of your band from here, and they have agreed to deal with a small incident at the Bone Tower.
What is happening there?
Oh, someone has taken up residence and is pursuing necromantic interests without paying proper obedience to the liege of this land.
I will, if they require help, we will help them. Since you have tasked my people with this, I will expect they will be rewarded.
Oh yes, the King in Kappa is very generous for those who willingly serve.
Understood. No turning without permission.
Yeah. Well, I hope you have a good day.
And you have a good one.
And she holds up her cloak, her cloak, and flourishes it, and she just vanishes.
I cast See Invisible. Look around
she's
first.
gone.
Yeah. And then I turn around and go, bitch. Looks better than me. I gotta do something about that. And all that's mumbling the whole way back, and I'll head to the central area for the meetings and find our Shamaze, or not Shamaze, the person who take care of the tower, to tell them that, hey, get everybody, we're gonna have a meeting at 8 o'clock in the morning. No, let's make it 10.
Your chancellor.
Yeah. Tell the chancellor that get everyone here, the important people, here tomorrow for a meeting. We've got something from the King of Copper that we need to discuss.
Okay. The meeting is arranged, and you can go on and have the meeting.
I do open the letter to see if it matches what she says.
Oh, yes. It is a formal invite that obviously Scribe or Magic has duplicated, but you can tell on yours specifically in a very fine hand, the other instructions have been added.
Okay.
And you kind of feel Magic do this whole thing.
So I look at everyone and go, I put it on the table and go, we've been invited to the King of Copper's party. Ball. I will, of course, need to attend. The question is, do the rest of you want to go?
What's party?
I am very interested in meeting this King in Copper.
Easy. A party or ball is when people dance and get to know them better.
What's dance?
And Charlotte does a quick turnaround and a quick step.
They just spin in circles and step around. I think I've seen that before.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, what else is there to do at a party?
Meet people. There could be other adventures there.
Well, I mean, if you guys are going, I guess I can go too.
Yeah.
I mean,
now the King of Copper has mentioned, or his representative did mention, that there will be people or beings there that you might not get along with, and you cannot just attack. He will protect everyone who's been invited, that includes us, from them. And if we try to attack them, he will retaliate.
I'm not going to get myself killed. I'm not.
Why would we attack anybody we've been invited to a party for? I mean, I don't quite understand that.
Yeah.
It makes really no
Well,
sense.
our friend here and our other friend here do not like all of the undead.
Oh, is that what's going to be at the party? Is undead?
Most likely.
Most likely, most of them will be. Now, he's also said that one of our other groups that are doing things for us have been invited also.
We have another group.
I believe it's the dog, the skeleton, that group.
As a dog.
Yes, I think
Yes,
one
The
of
dog running around my bakery.
one of the
Yes.
kobolds, Tort, I believe, ran down
Yes.
with them
Ah.
to go.
I must have been
and
busy.
One of my followers. The skeleton is one of mine. Yeah.
Well, I must have been busy and not met them. Or did I meet
Well,
them?
easy. You do spend a lot of time in your lab.
Well, there's just a lot to do. How do you like the armor? Did the armor work out for you?
Oh, I am loving it. It is fitting much better than the old armor I had.
Good. Because, I mean, while you were sleeping, I got all the measurements I needed.
Didn't need to know that, but I appreciate it.
It's always the tail that's the hard thing to measure.
Well, I mean,
He
I tickled his
looked over
nose,
shoulder
and then he rolled over,
Yeah.
so I was able to get the measurement on the tail, too.
Yeah, he starts yammering to somebody that is not there. Kefril.
And you'll notice the tail actually has plates that can, like, go down over the tail.
So you can't get it cut off. So Vanessa, you are you wanting to go? Because if so, we need to get our seamstresses to work.
What do we got here?
It may be a ball, but I would like to be showing off these fancy new outfits. There's no reason I'm going to attack them, but
I would be interested in this, but I'm hesitant. Did he happen to say who all would be at the ball?
I pick up the letter and go, read it for yourself.
I'm sure that ogre will be there.
And I met another what I would expect to be a vampire. I'm not
Another?
100% sure, but she was very very pretty. And I do expect her to be there since she was a messenger of him.
Yes. Well, I'm just curious if anyone from different realms would be joining.
I can't answer that, but you are protected if we go.
Don't know how well we'd be protected from my uncle, but alright. I'm game.
Well, I'm
Okay.
sure, we're there to have fun. Anybody who starts trouble is going to be put in line, I would feel.
Yes. But then you know where I am.
But we are a vassal city under their protection.
That is the reason that I must attend.
Yes.
And he did, and the invitation, I don't think it says it on the invitation, but I can bring whoever I wish. Now,
Okay.
but at the same time, if you're going to be a bad person, I will leave you here.
Oh, I would love to meet this king and conqueror. I
I
have
would
no
love
intent
to-
to cause trouble.
And you, Rhea?
I will not ghost travel, but I do not trust them. They will ghost travel first. I promise you that.
I have
Why
a
would they
feeling
cause
that
trouble at their own
okay.
party? They invited us to come to the party. I mean, I don't think they're going to cause any trouble. What kind of trouble can they cause? I mean, it's just a party. There's just dancing. There's food. I just don't understand what kind of
They're a bunch of bones. You cannot trust a bunch of bones.
bunch of bones.
I mean, I've been not minding your servant, underling, companion? That skeleton?
Underling sounds much better than companion.
Okay.
So,
What?
I've heard the way you've talked to them. It's.
Speaking of that, when are they due to return?
Well, they have got a new assignment from the King of Copper.
No, he's
Or
assigning our.
excuse me. They have been offered an assignment to the King of Copper, and if they, I've been told if they show up here, they probably anytime soon, they probably did not do it, and we may have to. I think it's a task to test us and see if we will help the King of Copper when it's asked, and it was asked. So
And what is it that they have to go do?
there's a tower in over there, that way, that necromancers have taken over. That King of Copper says that they have not done their just responsibilities to him.
Hmm. So if we are to acquire this tower, is it ours to keep?
Why would we want that? We got this place. We
I-
don't need anything else like
I
that.
don't think so. The agreement was when we were talking to the ogre, this is our area,
Yes,
and we weren't to really expand.
that is correct. Now, if the tower becomes available, we could always ask the King of Copper while we're at the party.
Hmm.
Because
Very well.
we have wizards that could use their. I'm really tired of the sulfur smell that comes out of there. I mean,
Yes.
I almost thought is worse. It's almost worse than Easy's lab, but
Hey,
you know,
my lab don't smell. I would know.
Easy, your lab smells. But the tower smells worse. Especially on the full moons and the waning moons. I don't understand what they're doing in there.
Just as a reminder, Helmut and Captain Davenov are both still in residence at the Dragon's Nest.
Okay. Well, I mean, I expect him to come with me anyway because he will be my date.
Mhm.
So I do have him here in this meeting. Hammett, I don't remember that one.
Hammett is a wizard. He is another awakened skeleton.
Okay.
I'm making it for the two, the paladin and the warlock. That there is another one. He rarely leaves the wizard's tower
But
or the mage's tower.
I do ask Hammett if he will accompany me.
I would be happy to.
You're kind of my date now. Permanent.
What does this card do again? Edit of my animosity. Yeah, Scarlet was gonna play earlier.
Oh yes.
So now the question is: do we want to let our companions or our underlings do the tower, or do we wish to do the tower ourselves?
Why don't we join them?
Because I don't think Robert's going to let us all be there at the same time.
No.
Yes. How deep into the cave system were they if they met that person?
We don't have maps of the place yet. That's what they were there for.
Yes, and that was kind of a mission sent to it'll get done when it gets done. It wasn't necessarily they had a week, they had 5 days.
Yeah, they've been gone for a little bit of time now, at least 2 weeks. So,
But it's good to know they're alive.
well, one of them's still dead, so I'm not sure if that's a good thing for him. They were. I tell you, I thought our bunch was interesting. They have an interesting crew.
Yeah.
What do you mean
they seem to be
interesting?
getting stuff done. Especially
I am
since
so confused.
they met. You remember the friend of our Medusa that showed up?
Oh, that's right. Is that that's who we're talking about?
Yeah, those people.
I forgot about them. I was busy making somebody's glasses at the time. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's easy. We understand. Bless your heart.
I don't even know what he's working on right now. To be honest with you. I mean, it's something, but I just can't remember what it is.
Okay, out of character. Which team do we want to do the tower with?
I'm fine with either. Doesn't matter to me. I think them being so deep into the cave system and that's kind of their thing. They were supposed to be mapping caves. It'd be a little odd if they left, but at the same time, I don't care.
Well, we just got maps from the Lich to we don't have to map out anymore.
Did we get the
you have
maps like We had
You
one
have
of
a
that.
map.
But there's
yeah,
like 3 other ways we could go, wasn't there?
Oh yeah, you have lots of different ways you can go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we went up the
And-
up the cliff and then end that way. There was at
Right.
least 2 others I could know of.
Mhm. And also, you don't know an easy access to the surface from where you are.
Okay. So it sounds like the A team should go after the tower,
Mm-hmm.
unless anyone has an objection.
No, let's go ahead and head over there.
Okay.
I'd like to scope it out and
Easy.
see if
Is
it
there?
would be viable for us.
Are you in the middle of anything, or are you good to go figure out what's
I
going on
mean,
there?
build the conversation here, but that's about all right now. You mean if I got any projects in the fire?
Yes.
No, I pulled them out of the fire before I came up here to talk to you guys.
Bless my heart.
Bless your heart.
but
Basically, you can go to the tower. You can deal with the tower at the end of your downtime.
Okay.
so I mean, if we're gonna go take care of this tower, I have no problem taking care of the tower. I can try out some of the new things that Z taught me, and he just gets a wild look in his eye.
Why am I afraid?
Oh, have you not met my new friend? And this big fucking robot-looking thing just comes stepping into the room.
Whoa, what is
What the
that?
hell is that?
Oh, that's my mount. We'll just call him my mount because I'm gonna ride in it. See that thing on his shoulders? I'm gonna ride in that when we go places. That way I ain't gonna scrape my little feet to keep up with you long-legged people. I call it's Hex. I'll just call him Hex.
Gotcha.
Okay. If you're gonna bring him, he has to be painted in the correct colors.
And those colors are
No, that's the purple and yellow, or what was
Yeah. Our colors for our group, yes.
Yes.
oh, okay.
Purple and gold, I think.
I guess we
Yeah.
could. All right, let's go. And he just leaves the room. He's got a job to do. He's gonna go paint his golem or whatever the hell it is.
Oh,
When he picked up 2 levels of wizard, he picked up what's called fudge. I have to bring that character up. But anyway, basically what it means is he creates a golem type assistant that travels around with him.
it's like the Steel Defender for.
That's exactly what it is. It's Steel Defender, but it's for the wizard class.
Yeah.
I mean, it's for the wizard class, but it's based off artificer level. So
Sure.
I guess it's considered a wizard class that can go with an artificer. So you're getting wizard spells, but you're still gaining
So
artificer
you're
type stuff.
doing what I said earlier is like we're playing with 2 subclasses. You've now got the subclass of your artificer and your wizard, but it's a
Yeah, it's still
basically
and it's just like a different version of an artificer.
Yeah.
It was either the big golem or a bunch of little tiny things that flew around, and I figured you got the little tiny things that fly around, so I'll just stick with the big golem.
I can only do that once a day.
Yes, you and your winged serpents.
Hey, they've come in handy.
They have. Because you have somebody that can give them temporary hit points.
Yep.
Yes.
Which now that cannon will ride on the big guy's shoulder instead of mine.
So is this just gonna, the big guys just kind of turn into a mechanical doomslayer?
Well, I was thinking more of a Master Blaster type setup for this. Let me bring up that sheet, and I'll actually tell you what he is.
Do we have an image for him yet?
No, I have
Because
to.
now he has to paint the image if he had one.
Yeah, see, there is that.
I'm working on it.
I figured you would be. All right, come on, bring it up. Bring it up. There we go. Feature. What are we looking at?
Oops, no.
I forgot
That's
what
one.
That's racial.
8.
8.
Okay, yeah, he's a Hex Golem. Listed as a Steel Defender, 15 AC. His points are 2 plus my Intelligence modifier plus 5 times my Artificer level.
Or a wizard level.
No, it says artificer.
But you're a wizard.
That's the
It should
kicker. That's what I was saying. That was the kicker. It's a wizard subclass, but still Defender states artificer level.
Yes, but it should be wizard level.
I mean, I'd rather it say artificer level because I have 6 of those and 2 of the other. But let's see. Immunity to poison, immunity to charm, exhaustion. Can see darkness 60 feet. Force empowered rend. Your spell attack modifier to hit reach 5 feet. One target you can see. One hits 1d8 plus proficiency bonus force damage. Can be repaired. Magical mechanisms inside the defender repairs it 3 times a day. 2d8 plus the proficiency bonus. As a reaction, it can deflect. The defender imposes disadvantage on the attack rolls of one creature it can see that is within 5 feet of it, provided the attack roll is against a creature other than the defender. And I guess that's pretty much it. Everything else is like he can understand. He can't be surprised, which is good for us if he's walking with us and we can't be surprised.
Yes, you can still be surprised if you're in a party.
Yes.
I was trying.
Just that person.
I was trying, Scott. I was trying.
I'm sorry, I shut up.
How dare you?
But yeah, that's and like I said, it's wizard based. It's what is the actual name for it? Let's go and check. Hextech Engineer. The arcane constructs could either be the Hex Golem or the Hextech Inventions, which was a bunch of small things. That's it. Nothing else until 4th level in that, and I'm not going any higher than that. But yeah, by now, Easy's already gone back to the lab to start painting his golem.
Okay. Vanessa, just a quick question. During your downtime, Jean-Claude Fleming visits a few more times. At any point, do you ask him to accompany you to this ball? No is a fine answer.
Give me a persuasion. See how charming he's been.
Plus 16? What?
Let me see. Where are my dice? Ah, here we go.
That's a good roll with the +0.
I don't know what you roll because I'm not on that page. So it will be a 19.
Okay. That's what I rolled. Sure. I'll invite him along.
Okay. And we won't do him today, but we'll do one of his visits in the next time when we complete the downtime. Okay. So the A team is going to go after the tower and then go to a ball, and the B team is going to continue plotting the course.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to end a little early tonight because I kind of needed to get y'all here so I know which way y'all were going to go.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what we'll do is get the B team is in a nice rest point right now. So we can go on and move ahead with the A team if you want, or go back to the B team.
All right. Well, before we log off, I am going to throw a question out there. Might be faster to put it in chat. But I'm going to throw a question out there to At the Dragon's Table. Do you have an issue with me putting on host of your channel? That way anything you guys bring up will actually be played on this channel as well. If you have an issue with that, please let me know, and I will only turn it on for tomorrow night's game. Go ahead, Robert. What else did you have for us?
Oh no, that was it. Just it's whether y'all want to continue with the B team next week or if you want to go back to the A team.
Okay.
I'm fine with either.
Yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying. I'm gonna say B team because I'd like to be able to use the freaking bow I just got.
Okay.
That's just my opinion.
No. We'll continue to the B team until you get to the next point. The next
Let's
Haven point.
Now, in Discord, it did drop 2 options. I'm still collecting one. First one was, since it's called the Dragon's Nest, he kind of looks like a dragon.
Where'd you put it in? Okay.
Consequences Chaos.
Oh.
His new buddy.
Ah.
I kind of like that. Do you see you got another one coming?
I got some more that's being created.
I really like the armored one.
The second one?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like you've been trying to do the Jawa thing for a bit.
I love that picture. That's what you should change your character to.
Where did you put it?
That's in Color Your Dead.
Oh, here on my Discord. Yeah, I sent it to him.
Alright, well, I'll look those over and we'll figure out which one the Golem looks like later. But unless there's anything else...
And did you like how you had the prices right for your items selection?
It was just like, you know what? Let's roll and see what happens.
Let's make a deal.
Yes.
And Dan, I'm actually sorry. It was more the fact that y'all two were arguing, and I was just like,
No, it wasn't an argument. I was just... I know the benefit of the bag of beans that it has it has possibility to go either way. I mean, it could be just a...
Oh, yeah.
Waste of time, but then when you get higher spell, you got, like I said, increase their lowest stat points. But you have a certain number of beans in that bag, and you don't. And when you throw one bean out, then it does it.
Yeah.
You can throw another bean out the next day, until you've used them all up, and you have that many chances for weird shit to come up and happen, like the Jack and the Beanstalk, or the pyramid, or the fruit that does the. So it was all pretty cool. So before I log us out here tonight, we will be back next Friday. See what I guess we've decided the B team or the A team.
Yeah.
B
Right.
team.
So you see what the B team is going to do and try out their new toys that they just got for completing the little bit of a job for the young lich. There we go. Whatever it is, the little whatever. And of course, if you can't wait till then, we have several options coming up the next week that you can join us for some more tabletop RPG. Like tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, we have the Star Wars Rebel Yell is the name of the actual show, which I thought was rather interesting or intriguing because we're playing with a group that does trailer park wrestling and trailer park theater. So why not have a trailer park name for the Star Wars thing? Rebel Yell. My opinion. Then, of course, we got Wednesday. We got Organized Play. And then Thursday, we'll be back for some Mutants and Masterminds. And here again on Friday to continue our chaotic game of Consequences of Chaos.
Yes.
I will host tomorrow night's game on this channel. I did figure out how to do so while we were sitting here playing. So if you can't make it to that channel, you can watch it on this one. But I would reference or prefer that you actually go watch it at the Dragon's Table so they can get the views, get the likes and all the fun stuff that goes with that. And also, if you're into the movies, I think tonight, after our program is done, they are doing Blood and Honey. For those who don't know what Blood and Honey is, it's kind of a horror movie that just recently come out around Winnie the Pooh. And the, 7 Acre Woods, what it's called?
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I think that is tonight's show. So if you haven't, if you didn't hear, or if you just don't have anything else you'd like to do, join at the Dragon's Table tonight and listen to them rip on this movie.
Yes.
And it's pretty fun to listen to them rip on these movies. Trust me, I've been
And,
there.
and
several.
I also wonder if at Dragon's Table knows where the new vampire came from.
Uh-oh. Well, they've not responded to my last comment yet, so I will ask that question
They might
again
be on.
in Discord. Or they may be
Okay.
getting ready for theirs. They're not on yet. It still registers as being offline. Either way, thanks for joining us. Remember, we're in this adventure called Life Together, so please keep that golden rule in mind. Treat those